Welcome in, wrestling fans. We are live from Altoona High School here for the 2025 PIAA State Dual Team Tournament. We've got the consolation semifinals finishing up on mat number 2, but we have the finals slated to start shortly after the consolation semifinals before Connellsville and Franklin Regional are going to finish up. Paul, we expected it to be some good matches. We got to see Bishop McDevitt and Faith Christian. It was a little bit closer than what some people expected, would you say?
Yeah, it was a battle on the mat and in the stands.
Yeah, the parents were going at it. The fans were going at it. I mean, coaches were going at it. It was fun.
It was really fun.
It was I mean, I think a lot of people expected, okay, both Faith and Bishop McCourt were going to walk into the finals. That didn't happen. They both had some tests. I would say Faith had a little bit more of a test with Bishop McDevitt.
Yeah, of course.
But we got the finals coming up here, and we're going to be mainly focusing on the AA finals, which has Faith Christian #1 in the nation versus #2 in the nation, Bishop McCourt. And we had talked about on our preview show how important the flip is, and we're kind of moments away from that flip. So we're going to make sure we're keeping a close eye on the flip. The starting weight is going to be 114. Do you feel like that makes a difference here? Do you think that's good for one team or the other?
I don't know if it really makes a difference. I think it just kind of tells us right away where we're going to see Bachman versus Jax. If it happens, Bachman versus Jax.
Right.
So we won't have to wait for it.
Right. We're going to find out pretty soon. What they say, 140? Is that what he said?
Yeah, we got 12 minutes.
Yeah, we got 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
AAA Consi semi just ended.
Yeah. And who won that? Connellsville. Connellsville avenged their loss to Franklin Regional.
Yep.
So starting weight 114. We're going to find out soon what the flip is. If you're Bishop McCourt, you win the flip. What are you picking?
Even matches.
Right.
Yeah, because you want them to send at 27.
Right.
So you know where you want to send out Jax.
Right.
So I'm picking even.
So for those of you who did not tune in to our preview show, Jax Forrest is weighing in at 130, which for 127, and they have Jackson Butler available. That was one of the big question marks we had, and when we were talking about it, you were like, "Well, I'd like to have the weigh-in sheet and all the things right in front of me." Well, we have it now.
Now we have it.
We have it. Jackson Butler weighed in. He's at 139, so it gives them some flexibility through the middle where they can put Jackson Butler at 39, bump Sam Herring up to 45, and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah. And I think, well, with Wagner weighing in at 39 too, which is what we expected, I think it's good that they've both had all day to get hydrated and stuff.
Right.
Jackson started out a little slow in his match earlier, but obviously pulled out the win. But I think the what is it now, 6 hours worth of time. You had a good first match. You had a full 6-minute match where you got to blow out your lungs and get hydrated. I think it's going to show whenever he goes out there to wrestle this round.
Do you still think their best option is to move, now that you know where Jackson's at, do you put Jackson Butler in at 39, bump Sam up to 45, Bo 52, and so on and so forth? Is that?
I don't know so much if it.
Or do you think it's contingent upon what happens at 27, 33?
Yeah, I think it's contingent on what happens there. I would probably say leave Herring at 39 against Mason Wagner, and then move Butler up to Shane Wagner at 45.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Well, and that was the other question mark was Mason Wagner, and we didn't know, and he didn't weigh in yesterday.
He did
so
not.
we were like, okay, is he weighing in? Is he not? Right? They did weigh him in today. He did wrestle today. Mason Wagner did wrestle today.
Yeah, he wrestled Camden Baum.
Yeah,
in the
and
semis.
I thought he looked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't think he looked sucked down. He didn't look like he
no,
was moving
gas
his
tank
feet.
was there.
Right?
I mean, he almost got a takedown at the end of the match.
Yeah.
Ultimately lost, but he almost got a takedown at the end of the match, so he was going the full 6 minutes.
I mean,
Camden Baum.
I think that's Faith's. You have to have Mason down at 39, Shane at 45. But as Ben Clymer said, they're kind of outside of that. They're not moving anybody else around.
I don't think they have much option.
Right.
They're not as flexible through there as McCord is. So.
Right. Well, we're moments away here. We got 8 minutes before we
got the beanie toss going on.
We have the floor. Yeah, we got all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. Overall, what are your thoughts on the environment here at Altoona versus Giant Center, Team States?
I mean, so it's kind of a double-edged sword for me. I got to experience the officiating part of the Giant Center last year. In terms of like the spectacular atmosphere and stuff, I mean, it's still nostalgia whenever you get to be in the Giant Center, but I mean, this place was loud. It was
place was last night. It was rocking,
yeah,
and especially for the AA, it was like, it was loud.
That's one big difference that you see between the Doles and individuals in the Giant Center is the Doles are real low key. You don't hear much.
You hear buzzers and that's it.
And that's it. But like here, I mean, the crowd was into it.
Yeah,
they were. The semis were fun, like I said. I mean, there was a battle on the mat and in the stands.
Yeah.
And, I think the atmosphere is great here. I think it's fan friendly. They get to be right on top of the action. But it's not the Giant Center.
It's not the Giant Center. It's a little tight, right? I mean, especially for you, somebody who's got to run through and check tables and make sure the clocks are all good. For our media folks, it's definitely tight. The teams are kind of right on top of each other too. I don't know. I'm curious to get their feedback.
There's going to be pros and cons to everything. I think the atmosphere plays a big part. Whenever kids were winning big matches, you saw them get up and really get the crowd into it. And
right.
I think that helps a lot for the wrestlers that you don't have that at the Giant Center. But, I mean, again, it's not the Giant Center.
It's not the Giant Center.
But we need to stop worrying about it being the Giant Center because it's probably never going to be the Giant Center ever again. So
you deal with the cards you got, right?
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, and they moved up the schedule today for, there's a snowstorm or ice storm, something coming.
Maybe.
That they're like, you know what, let's move it up. So we had wrestling start a little bit earlier today, a little bit different than what was scheduled. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, me
personally. Too. I don't mind getting up early and coming in here for the early round and going through it. So we are moments away here from the flip, and as we mentioned on our show, this flip is just so critical.
It is.
Both these teams seem locked in, loose. Faith Christian seemed loose. I talked to both coaches today. Both are just like, hey, let's go out there and do it. Like both seem just relaxed.
And it's great because they have pretty much, I mean, obviously without Weidemoyer, they're fairly healthy on both sides. So they're going to get each other's best available lineups right now. Obviously, I think McCourt's got a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be. I don't think much has changed from the time we started predicting it on whatever night that was. We did the podcast to today. I mean, there's the same problems and same situations present themselves today as they did then. again, the flip is going to be so important to control 27 and see what, how, because Jax is down. Do you?
And obviously he went down for a reason. They knew what they needed there. Jackson Butler being back is huge. On the other side, Mason Wagner being down at 39 is
think
huge
too. Right.
Because I think originally when we started talking about this weeks ago, we didn't know if Mason would be back. And,
yep.
and
we didn't know what
Jackson. That could be a big hole for Faith at 39. But you punch him in there, and it closes the hole up very quickly. So.
Yeah. So we are starting at 114. Eli Herring is doing some strange warm-up. It's almost like aerobics.
Hip-hop, hooray.
Like something you see from Gene Simmons. I don't know what he's doing.
He's getting ready to wrestle.
He checked into the table and said, when they asked for his name, he said, "I'm Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?" That to me just shows you how loose these guys are.
Did that really happen?
Yeah. That over here, that stable, apparently.
Nice.
Chase said that.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah, you got the only thing you can do now is go out and wrestle.
Yeah.
So why not just be as loose as possible?
Well, and we're going to see both teams go very hard for bonus points.
Of course.
Which
every point matters.
Every single point matters, and these guys know that. So I think you're going to see guys that typically are more accustomed to going out there and just racking up points be a little bit more methodical about not ending matches early to attack and getting to that fall. Because we've seen many times this weekend guys in criteria come out of it and that's it, where they're working for a fall. All right, we got the sign to clear the mats. So we are here. Mat number one, Faith Christian versus number 2, Bishop McCourt. This is a national 1 versus 2, a state 1 versus 2. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. Ever since last year, really. Ever since last year, it's when we talked about it, right?
Here we are.
Captains are out to the center. So here's the flip.
Right off the bat, we're going to have Freddie Bachman and Eli Herring, it looks like.
Yep.
They're both ready to go.
We see the flip. It is green.
Faith won, and they got even.
Faith won the toss. That's a big win for them.
And gentlemen, please remove your caps. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. So if you missed it, Faith Christian won the toss.
And if I can read lips the way that I think that I can, then it seemed like Adam Waters said even.
Evens. I agree.
Yeah, he had a big smile on his face.
Correct.
He's like, we got
I
this.
said evens. Yep. So
Jeff and I are going to have to read each other's lips here, too.
yes, we are, because it's going to get loud in here. So first up, 114 pounds, Keegan Bassett, Eli Herring for Bishop McCourt Freddie Bachman. All right, so it is.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. So we did verify.
Yeah.
Faith Christian has evens.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So we did verify. Faith Christian has evens. So here they go. They're towing the line, and we're off. Freddie Bachman, ranked number 1 in the nation by Mat Scouts. Eli Herring comes in ranked number 25 by Mat Scouts. These guys are 1 and 3 in the state. They're both freshmen. And this may be more of a toss-up than people understand.
I could agree more. I mean, Eli Herring's been on a tear lately. I mean,
Yes.
ever since Laurel Highlands when he lost to Dingus, he got hot at the right time.
Yep. We're down to 1:30. Both wrestlers feeling each other out. Both highly touted freshmen. Freddie's won about everything, including a Super 32 title. Both guys have high level move ability, right? They can score
big
points.
moves.
Yep. We're down to a minute to go here in the first period. And again, I think most people have this as 3 for Faith. They've got to at least get that.
You have to.
I think
mean,
you have to get that.
But, I mean, again, you shouldn't expect much more.
No.
But like you said, I mean, they both high-level guys, top 3 in the state. Could be a state final preview.
Yep. We're down to 25. Shallow shot by Bachman. Nothing there. Eli likes to dig the underhooks. Oh, there's a
Eli
shot.
Herring, he tried
Eli.
a nice Bachman tried to slide by. And
5 seconds to
Herring
go,
got in
4
deep.
seconds. Now, Bachman's looking to switch over.
Time. No points.
Eli hit his head.
He hit an illegal move. This could be big. That's an illegal move. He's going to be put on recovery time.
Okay, so tell us what happened here.
So at the end of the period, he lifted him up and didn't bring him down safely, so he got called for an illegal slam, puts Herring on recovery time.
Okay.
If he's not able to finish the match, then the court will pick up 6 points here. So, I mean, this could be big. I think they switched it to blood time. But, no, you can't switch it to blood time because it's recovery.
Yeah, it's still in recovery,
yeah,
right?
It's recovery time.
Now, is this because he got hit on the head? Is this going to be head neck, or is this going to be just – you see –
it's recovery time. You can't cut.
Yeah, right, okay.
But the officials are not in the same understanding of that. So it's still recovery time because of the illegal move. We had Jack come over, the state interpreter.
Yep.
He actually came over and let them know that the only thing that blood does not supersede is recovery time because of the illegal move.
Gotcha. So this is big.
This is big. This is big.
So the way it and for those that are not watching and only listening, Eli he was in on a leg.
Bachman countered, got in on his leg.
Right.
Got behind, lifted him up. It looks like Eli's going to finish the match. That's good. We'd rather see that. But it is big.
Yeah, and he does have the point. That's
he did
that's
get
a
the
point. So it's the second period. Herring is up 1-0 after that. He's going to choose bottom to start the second period.
That didn't make much sense why he lifted him like that anyway.
Yeah, it didn't. Especially because time had been out for about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But it also is hard because it's loud in here. There's not a buzzer. You hear that you have to have that side official that's really on it.
And he was.
Yeah, no, he was. Herring trying to build a base. Bachman on his toes. Looks like he's had a wrist. Now Herring's going to get the escape. Bachman sort of just lets him go. So it's 2-0 in favor of Eli Herring after the penalty point and now the escape. We got a minute 19 to go in the second period. We're at 114 pounds in the first opening match of this dual meet between number 1 and number 2 in the nation. Here from Altoona Fieldhouse, Jeff Upson alongside Paul Myers from PIAA Wrestling. Now Bachman is on a leg.
Chasing a leg. Looks like he's going to get the takedown.
And he's going to get some back points out of this. Bachman with a takedown keeps the Turk legs, getting some back points.
I mean, this is going to be big, too, because Bachman gets his choice in the third.
I'm not sure. Eli turned into it.
Yeah.
He turned into it.
Yeah.
He's got a full set of 4. We're down to 30 seconds here in the second period. And we're going to stop
potentially, yeah, potentially dangerous. Yeah. With a little bit of the bend in the back. It's a good call by the official.
So with that takedown and 4 near fall, it is now 7-2 in favor of Freddie Bachman. So just like that, it's 2-0, and all of a sudden, takedown to your back.
Yeah, I mean, he got in on a leg and nice, easy finish. I mean, there wasn't much to it.
No. And again, Eli just sort of turned into it, which had him kept that leg to get up
now it's going to be a matter of Herring keeping this to
a decision.
Because Bachman will get choice in the third. He's already up by 5.
Bachman's got to be a lot stronger than he looks. Because he just looks like he's controlling it. So
takes neutral.
Bachman takes neutral in the third. Surprised by that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, get the point. I would imagine Herring would have probably cut him anyway.
Herring's pretty tough on top, but
yeah.
So third period, 7-2 in favor of Freddie Bachman from Faith Christian. Number 1 in the nation, number 1 in the state. A lot of movement there from Bachman. Fakes.
I mean, obviously Herring wants to win the bout, but he's got to worry about not giving up a takedown and giving up the major.
Right. Pushing towards the edge here, and Bachman sort of pushes him out.
Let him in.
We're down to a minute 24. Third period, 7-2 in favor of Freddie Bachman. This is a big matchup between 2 freshmen to start off, and we got, hands, yep. Locking in the fingers. Bachman's pretty savvy in freestyle, so he knows the rules.
Shot attempt right off the whistle. We got a minute 10 left in the 114-pound bout. Bachman trying hard to get this takedown and get that important bonus point.
Down to 56 seconds. A takedown here and a ride out would give him a major, which we know in this match, points are so hard to come by.
Absolutely.
I would be thinking he's got to do everything in his power to get this takedown, almost as if you're losing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big team point.
We're out of bounds with 34 seconds left. 7-2. Bachman a little bit slow back to the center.
No stall calls. Obviously, like I said, Herring wants to go out there and win, but
at the same time, you got to be smart here. You got to know, not give up that takedown. Bachman pushing forward.
Not try anything crazy. I mean, you can give up a stall call.
Oh, yeah. And he's pushing, but he's not shooting. And there's a throw by right into a leg.
No 2 yet. No takedown yet.
And he's pinned.
Wow.
He pinned him. Oh, my God.
That is huge. It was more of a defensive fall out of a scramble.
That was unbelievable.
Eli Herring tried to roll through on a tilt and got stuck there. And
I cannot believe that just happened.
No stall calls. Got to run.
Oh, my gosh. That was incredible.
Wow. That's
I
huge.
mean, I'm sort of speechless here. I'm
Yeah,
going to need a moment.
That's
I'm
huge.
going to need a moment to figure out what the hell just happened. Wow. So just like that, Faith Christian's up 6-0 after the first bout here. And
that makes that illegal slam even bigger now.
yeah, wow. So
Potential 12-point swing.
you did so going back to you didn't think it was a takedown.
I mean there should not have been a takedown awarded at that point. I
But-
don't know if there was or not,
Yeah,
but
it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. They were in a scramble position. He tried to roll through and just got stuck on his back.
Stuck, pinned. I mean, he was pinned. There was
Yeah, he was flat.
It seemed like time froze there.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, that was huge. But the good thing is we got a bunch more bouts to go here,
Yep.
right? So here we go.
That doesn't mean the match is over.
Absolutely not. It does not mean the match is over.
It just helps swing it in face direction a little bit.
Yes, it does. So for Faith Christian, we've got Gage Botero, a senior state champion, currently ranked number 1 in the state by PIAA Power Wrestling. He's number 5 in the nation by Mat Scouts. He's headed to Michigan. Was 4th at Ironman this year.
Gets a takedown, and he's getting near fall
He's getting
count
some
here.
back points right in front of us here. A Fargo national champion, Gage Botero, as I said, going to Michigan.
His foot came up. Yep, it's a good call.
7-0.
Right in front of us.
35 seconds to go. So Botero gets the takedown and back points. He's going to go. I mean, this is a freshman here. McCourt is young. Jack Silfies, who's had an up and down freshman season, currently ranked number 16 in the state by PIAA Power Wrestling. Botero was 1st in the state as a sophomore. Last year he was 6th in the state.
Warning
And
red.
You've
Stalling
got
warning.
you've got to imagine. I think a lot of us had 6 here for Botero, but
Yeah.
let's just say he only gets a tech.
That's 1 point away from the fall at 114.
Right. 8 seconds to go here, and there was a stall warning on Silfies, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so already is a stall warning there. I mean, I'm just sort of stunned here still with what transpired at 114. Man, that was crazy.
It is what it is. You can't take it back now.
It is what it is. It's done. Are you going to invest or not? What's done is done.
What's done is done.
Silfies will take bottom to start the second period.
And try not to give up this cradle, but
Botero's
got a nice
tough.
tight cradle locked up.
Running
He's
it
looking
over.
for the fall.
It's loose, but he's got plenty of time to adjust this.
And he adjusted.
Plenty of time here. I think it's going to be hard.
Yeah, I don't see a threat on a fall here,
Well,
unless he really tightens it up.
yeah, I can't see
His shoulder's pretty far up.
I can't see it, but I can see his arm, so I'm assuming his shoulder is not down. And there's a fall! And just like that, Faith Christian
2 falls to
storms
start
out.
the dual meet.
Storms ahead. And that is huge.
So now I think Faith has the decision here more than anything. McCourt sends out Jax. Faith's going to send out Yoder.
I think they're going to send out Harry Ratchich. Yeah,
Ratchich.
Yeah, Ratchich. I believe we'll hear the announcer pronounce his name. The announcer's got a lot of the.
Yep, it's Henry Ratchich.
Racich.
Ratchich, Racich. Gold jacket, green jacket. Jackson with a fireman's right off the bat, looking for the fall. He's going to tighten this up. He's going to just get it over with.
Yeah, Jax is doing Jax things, but with a little bit more emphasis. This is
he wants this fall right now.
And he wants it now.
Yep. Looks like he's going to get it. Yep.
And there's Jax Forrest with the fall to cut, shaking his head because he wanted Bachman. Jax Forrest wanted to wrestle Joey Bachman.
Oh, yeah, he did. He made 127 for one reason.
Yeah, and he's walking off the mat unhappy because he wanted him. But instead, I mean, look, it's
you got to do what you got to do.
It.
Now we'll see Joey Bachman and Austin Carfley for Bishop McCord at 133.
I don't know if I would have said we'd had 3 falls right to start right out of the bat, but here we are.
Here we are.
So Joey Bachman out there at 133. Now, this is a kid who wrestled at 121 to start the season. And obviously he and Carfley are at the same weight. They're just
both
bumped up.
127 pounders. Coach Howard Forrest giving Carfley a little instruction, telling him to watch the elbow and the throw by.
Joey Bachman, a sophomore, state champion last year as a freshman at 107 pounds, ranked number 1 in the state by PA Power Wrestling, ranked number 12 in the nation by Mat Scouts. Austin Carfley.
Carfley's giving him a lot of pressure.
He is. And Bachman's offense has slowed down a little bit this year, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. But he wins.
Yes, he does.
But, again, I think limiting bonus points for McCord or possibly getting a win here is huge, too.
Yeah. Bachman slow back to the center. Carfley hand on a knee. 54 seconds ago. We are scoreless in the first period. You put him up here to get bonus.
You did.
And you haven't scored a takedown yet.
Carfley's hand fighting strong right now. He's controlling the ties for the most part. Pressuring forward.
There's a shot. Bachman, head inside, trying to lock. 25 seconds ago, wizard for Carfley.
It's good defense by Carfley.
Yeah, he's locking his own ankle there. Now he's looking to kick out, but he's stall. We got a stall, but no takedown. Paul, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was a takedown. Paul's an official. Paul's not going to answer. I get that, but I am not. And
I saw a foot in.
I thought that was a takedown.
But he got the stall call. I guess that's a good consolation prize.
Scoreless first period between Joey Bachman and Austin Carfley. Austin Carfley has been – I have not been able to get a good gauge on him because he hasn't wrestled in a lot of – we haven't seen him a whole lot.
He's a tough freshman.
Clearly he is. Look what he did at Fargo. Beat the number 1 seed there in Fargo. There's a quick escape for Austin Carfley. He goes up 3 seconds it took him to get out. Now he's up 1-0 on Joey Bachman. And I agree. I think he looks very confident out there, does Austin Carfley. Front head position for Austin Carfley. Sort of a sucker drag position for Joey Bachman. We're down to a minute.
Bachman's just looking to get a stalemate here. I don't think either one of them are really trying to score there.
Deep breath from Joey Bachman. Back to the center. 1:19 to go here. Now he's starting to get some fakes going, changing his level. But
Carfley's still heavy-handed.
He's.
Haven't seen any shot attempts out of him yet, though.
No. He's typically a counter. He likes to counter a lot. Under a minute, and there's a shot attempt by Joey Bachman. He's coming up through the back door. But Carfley's trying to funk, and he gives up the takedown. So Carfley tried the funk. Bachman was with the takedown.
I think he was more worried about anything
getting
dangerous that
stacked
could have
potentially.
happened.
Yeah. But Carfley escapes, sits out, cuts away.
3-2.
You learned that first week of
Bachman.
practice.
Bachman, 3-2 lead. Got about 20 seconds left in the second period.
I'm impressed with the way Carfley's been battling, but there's a shot, another single leg attempt for Joey Bachman. His head's outside. He's trying to, in almost the same exact position we were in the first sequence where.
Time in the seconds down to 7 seconds, and it looks like he's going to get, no, I don't know. Now he's, I don't know.
I'm not
You got to talk to your side official there.
And I think he awarded it early. And you kind of were like, oh, he's going to get it now, but he never really secured that second leg.
Referees are in agreement.
Did he ask the side official?
He did. So 6-2 lead for Bachman going into the third, and he will select down.
Was that a makeup call for the other one? I don't know. Caution on Carfley. Joey Bachman does take bottom to start the third and final period. He holds a 6-2 advantage. Not giving up bonus points would be, in my opinion, pretty critical. Carfley riding, not really pushing on the elbow, trying to break Bachman down. Bachman kind of puts his hand up like, I don't really know what he's trying to do here. We are parallel. Now Bachman up to his feet. Carfley trying to return, but he cuts him away. We're 7-2, a minute 24 to go.
This is another time where a takedown gets a major decision.
Yep.
So I can imagine.
Just like we were at 114.
Yeah. I'd like to see a leg attack out of Carfley here, though,
well,
too.
the hard thing about Joey Bachman is it's hard to get on his legs.
Yeah.
It's very hard to score on Joey Bachman. And there's another shot attempt. That's the third time we've seen that. Head inside single. Locked through the leg. But this time it's not as deep. Carfley doing a good job of hipping down. Stalemate is called. 45 seconds to go. Third period. 7-2 lead for Joey Bachman against the freshman Austin Carfley.
35 seconds left here in the second.
Third,
correct, sorry.
There's another shot attempt.
Looking to score on the edge. And deep whizzer for Carfley. Down to 20 seconds here in the match. This would be a huge takedown again. I mean,
and
he's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
Carfley needs a quick escape, and he's got his head on the mat. 7 seconds left here. This is going to make the team score 16-6 for Faith Christian after 133 pounds. Now we'll see Jackson Butler at 139.
Yep.
So we got
Bachman
Jackson
does his
Butler.
job. Bachman does his job at 27. He gets the major.
Yeah, he gets a bonus point out of it.
Gets a bonus point.
This is another big match here. Jackson Butler, a state place winner. Mason Wagner down to 39. These guys are fresh 39-pounders.
Yep. Typically, we see Eli Herring here for Bishop McCourt, but with Butler back, and we got a clock issue here.
Just wanted to make sure they had the right wrestlers out there.
Ethan Marcuzzi did something here. We're back to action.
So Jackson Butler, returning state place winner. Mason Wagner was a state place winner 2 years ago. State qualifier last year.
Yeah, Jackson Butler beat Dalton Perry at the Midwinter Mayhem. So, I mean,
He's capable.
he's more than capable.
More than capable.
It's just a matter of what type of shape, how healthy is it. It's actually true for both of these guys.
Yeah.
Mason Wagner, a state medalist 2 years ago, currently ranked number 2 in the state by PIAA Power Wrestling. He's a junior. He's committed to Little Rock, where his older brother Cody is. Yeah. And I thought Mason looked very good in the match against Bishop McDevitt against Camden Baum.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Down to a
attempt
minute.
by Butler. Goes nowhere. We're in a front headlock. Tries a dump. Probably going to
Stalemate out of this.
looking to circle up. Butler doesn't like stalemates.
He
He's
doesn't.
always trying to get some type of action, even from a front headlock. He's real good with that cross knee dump.
Yeah.
He circles up well. He likes to attack.
Both wrestlers feeling each other out still a little bit. 27 seconds. Butler down to a knee. Wagner's tall. For 39, he looks huge.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he could be a 52-pounder. And
Slide
he's going to get
by.
a takedown.
Just a little throw by.
I mean, he just kind of shucked him.
Under 10 seconds.
That was a huge takedown for Mason Wagner. Short time left. It almost looked like he was going for a snap down, but just kind of just said, I'm going to throw you by and go behind.
Butler chooses down to start the second period here. Down 3-0.
On the edge here, and we're out of bounds. Minute 37 to go. $3-0 advantage for Mason Wagner. He and twin brother Shane are going to be back-to-back here. Shane is probably the best backup in the state. Out to the side for Mason Wagner.
And we're out of bounds here. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the second period. Wagner riding tough on top. I mean, you can consider both of these guys.
That's true. That's true.
Really good backups.
Actually, this may be the battle for the best backup.
Best backup of the state.
It may be the nation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, not many teams have backup state place winners.
Or backup guys that can beat Dalton Perry. Right?
Very true. Wagner riding tough on top here, though.
Very tough. And he's not, he's not stalling.
No, neither one of them are.
He's out to the side. On the restart, we've got 51 seconds. Sitting out is Butler, but Mason.
Butler working hard for this escape.
Yeah, very hard.
It's a claw ride.
Yeah, he really loves that claw. And Jackson's trying to fight it off and sort of does like a half. It wasn't a Granby. It was
second half
a flop.
rolled Granby flop attempt.
It's not going to do it against a savvy guy like Mason Wagner. And 10 seconds to go. We're on the edge here.
Still no escape. Down to 8 seconds left in the second.
And Mason Wagner has not wrestled before this weekend. I think it's been out at least three weeks. He didn't wrestle at Coal Cracker. His brother wrestled, ended up winning it, beat the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state.
Might have some brotherly love competition at 145 for the starting spot.
Yeah. Wagner elects to take bottom to start the third period. He's up 3-0.
Don't sleep on Butler on top either. He's good with tilts.
Mason Wagner up to his feet. Butler trying to return him. He's got a leg up. And we have a stall warning on
Mason Wagner for...
He got a stall warning on Wagner.
Yeah, for fleeing the mat, I guess you could call that.
Okay. I didn't see it that way. Neither did Tom Hans. Tom Hans is red as a beet right now. He's not happy. They're up. What position is this, Paul? I don't know what to call this. A reverse ball. What is? And that was a stall on Butler.
I call a potentially dangerous situation and get out of here right now.
So I don't know how to explain what's going on other than the fact Mason Wagner just got a reversal. It was a weird position. But the outcome was a reversal for Mason Wagner, who goes up 5-0 with 1:05 to go in this match. So now I'm thinking, do you cut him and try to take him down? Or you try?
Yeah, but you need 2 takedowns to get the major.
Yeah. And now Butler's looking to get a reversal himself, but Wagner
Butler
grabs
gets
the
a
leg.
reversal.
Yep.
It's now 5-2.
Howard Forrest is saying, cut him. You need to cut him. Jack Bassett's yelling, cut him. Everybody's telling him neutral.
Looks like he will elect to stand him up and go neutral here. 38 seconds left in the third.
6-2.
He's going to need 2 takedowns or takedowns and some swipes.
Butler with the JB sock fix. I mean, his initials are JB, so it makes sense.
Does make sense.
Wagner has a stall warning on him already.
Yeah, so a stall and a takedown would be a tie match.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's a
stall warning already. Stall warning gives it 1.
Makes the takedown even bigger now. 12 seconds left on a restart. Butler needs a takedown to tie it up. I mean, realistically, he could run from him, give up another stall point.
Down to 8 seconds. Butler trying to dive in, but it's going to be not enough. Ben Clymer's happy. 6-3 winner, Mason Wagner over Jackson Butler at 139 pounds. And here comes Sam the Man Herring. He looks unhappy. He looks like Sam's normally a pretty pleasant fella. He looks like
he's ready to
kill somebody. Just looks like he's about to do some damage here. And
so 2 number 2 ranked guys, Sam Herring down at 139, ranked number 2, and Shane Wagner ranked number 2 at 145.
And he and Herring in on
Herring with the takedown. Herring's going to be hungry for some bonus points here. They gotta stop the bleeding here a little bit. But
they need it.
But this is where they usually are pretty good at stopping the bleeding.
3-1, 1:27 to go in the opening period. You can hear the crowd. It's a little quiet, a little quieter than it was. It's 19-6 in favor of Faith Christian. We're through 5 matches, so almost halfway through this. 19-6. We knew it was going to be a nail biter. But I would say so far right now, Faith has the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Herring in, nice shot attempt. Good hips
from Wagner.
Good hips from Wagner to nix that shot attempt there.
Sam Herring at number 2 in the state of Pennsylvania, number 6 in the nation by Mat Scouts. He's committed to Penn State, was 4th at the Ironman, and was 4th at the Super 32. Shane Wagner also committed to Little Rock, just like his twin brother, Mason, and older brother, Cody, who's already down there. 17 seconds ago, opening period, 3-1 advantage for Sam Herring. Shot attempt by Wagner. It was off a re-attack, but nothing there. Herring does a good job, and there's his signature.
Duck under, and we're going to have
and
no
takedown.
Takedown. No takedown. Great call by the official to end the first period. No takedown, but it was a nice flurry.
That's his bread and butter, boy.
Oh, yeah. Baby loves the duck under.
He should have just done that maybe 5 seconds sooner.
Yeah.
Wagner did a good job of turning in and bringing his hips parallel,
and finding the edge of the mat. I mean, that's
Yeah.
big, that point. Finding the edge of the mat, knowing there's short time. Wagner elects to go down to start the second period here. Herring riding a claw on top.
And Herring's pretty tough on top. Still riding tough, but out to the side, trying to get a breakdown. Wagner does get his wrist free. Tom Hans is pleading, saying he's riding parallel. But I would say neither wrestler is stalling at this point.
No, that's just, I mean, you got to plead for your wrestlers, but make a little bit of sense with it. People asking how it's not a stall.
I mean, Shane is working pretty hard from
Yeah,
bottom.
the refs haven't called a stall. That's why
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a stall.
He's saying improve. 48 seconds to go. Second period, Sam Herring with the 3-1 advantage. I mean, I guess you got it, and there is a stall warning on Shane Wagner. I'm indifferent. I mean, they're parallel. He's got the ankle trapped. He's riding an ankle.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's laying on his belly. Wagner is trying to build up, and his head's up. We're down to 10 seconds.
So we'll end the second period with Sam Herring with a 3-1 lead. He will elect to go down. Again, I really think he's going to work to try to get close to some type of bonus point here.
Has to. Has to. Wagner working a leg here. Shane's tall as heck too.
There will be the escape for Herring, making it 4-1. He's going to go on the gas. Shot attempt, go behind by Herring. Once again, Wagner finding the edge of the mat, but Herring will get the takedown. Yep. I think he had the takedown before they went out of bounds. Yep, and the side official will confirm
he confirms that.
He's going to cut him, making it 7-2. Takedown for the major. 1:24 left in the third.
A minute 13 to go.
Herring in on a high crotch, now turns it into a head inside single. Up to his feet. Looking to a crackdown position. Trying to get his head under and work up. Wagner with a crotch lock. Fighting off the takedown that would make it a major.
52 seconds to go, third period.
Herring comes up through the back door. About to lace the leg. Herring very close to getting this takedown.
38
37 seconds left in the second.
And we're on the edge. Wagner's
Sam
got to be
working
careful.
very hard. Needs to turn his hips in, collect the waist.
Wagner's doing a great job
He is doing a
fighting
great
this
job
off.
of fighting this off. Herring's in deep. He is very close to getting this takedown.
Very
He just
close.
needs to turn his hips down.
And he's slowly turning. But we got 15 seconds. Wagner holding on to an ankle. At what point is he going to roll
He
through?
needs to put his weight on that foot. Go up to a half. There's 5 seconds left. This would be a huge takedown that Herring will not get. The match ends in a 7-2 decision. Team score is now 19-9 after 145.
And that's a win for Faith Christian.
I would have said it would have been a decision at the beginning, but not giving up the takedown at the end in that situation, that's definitely a win. We have recent Iowa commit Bo Bassett coming to the mat.
He's going to Iowa. I didn't know that.
And we got his opponent will be Max Steen.
Stein.
Stein. Good thing I don't get paid to announce people's names.
It's a damn good thing, yeah. See, that's why he gets paid.
That's why the announcer gets paid to announce names.
Right.
Clash in styles here. Bo Bassett's all gas and
no brakes.
And Stein more of slow the pace down. Leach.
And he's as
which he is
tall
doing.
As, yeah.
Very tall and lanky. Bo Bassett with the takedown goes up 3-0.
Now, we talked about this on the preview show. We both said Tech, but this is a state finalist, Division I commit.
Correct. Again, he's very good at slowing down the pace. Fights off that takedown attempt by Bassett very well. Front headlock, wasting time. Not really looking to score. Go out of bounds. 1 minute, 2 seconds left in this first. And on another shot attempt. Looking to come out the back.
Mason Wagner, though, grabs
Stein.
Or
Max Stein.
Sorry. I'm so used to Wagner's here.
Bo has a head under, looking to cut across to the double. Stein just holding on to ankles, trying not to give up the takedown. Doing a good job of that near the edge of the mat. Funks out of it, and they will go out of bounds. 28 seconds left.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Bo scores that on 98% of people he wrestles against. Right now, it's only 3-1.
I think another shot attempt by Bo gets a stall call.
Yeah, 13 seconds ago, and he's in on another leg, trying to.
And he will get the takedown, and he will finish out the period on top and take a 6-1 lead going into the second period.
I mean, he was in on the leg, 3 or 4 times?
Oh, at least. Stein goes down to start the second period. Bo going to look to get some turns here, get some work on top. Gets his wrist.
Looks like he's going to cut him. And he does. 6-2 now is the score.
I still think another shot attempt should definitely warrant a stall call. Snatch single for Bassett. That's got to be something.
Yeah.
Dove out of bounds into his coach's lap.
Right, literally.
Bo in on another shot. Still no stall calls. Bo with a hard return.
There's a huge takedown.
9-2. He's going to cut him again. We got a loss of control, 116 in the second, and we're neutral, 9-3.
So Bo Bassett up a weight. Max Stein is ranked number 12 in the nation.
There's got to be a stall
At a
call.
weight above Bo, where Bo is ranked number 1 in the nation by Matt Scouts, number 1 in the state by PA Power Wrestling.
Another shot attempt by Bassett.
No stall.
Still no stall.
I mean, it's got to be 10-0 in terms of shots. 43 seconds to go, 9-3, Bo working, but Stein doing such a good job of buggering him up, and there's a takedown. 12-3, Bo says, let me get one more.
30 seconds left in the second.
Stein lost to Melvin Miller in the
There's
state finals.
A stall
and
call.
There's a stall warning.
1 and a half late.
There's another shot attempt by Bo. Heads outside. He takes a peek at the clock.
That's illegal. That's illegal.
Can't do that.
He can't. Oh.
He kicked out both legs. Yeah, can't do it.
It's a good catch by the official. Called it a technical, but it's an illegal move.
8 seconds to go. So that's big because he let him up, and then he gives up the point to make it 12-5.
Bo likes to stay on his feet, not waste any more time.
12-5 is the score in favor of Bo Bassett. I would say he needs a tech here. Stein's head down. Bassett
Jason Stein all over the mat. There's another stall for a point.
Yeah,
that's a good call by the official.
Very good call. Machine gun mindset out here, and there's another shot by Bassett.
I don't think he's going to crack back this time. He trips for the takedown. He goes up 16-5. That's an 11-point advantage with 1.5 left in the third.
Takes a peek at the clock.
He's going to optional start. I'd imagine eventually he's going to look for his firemen to try to get some back points
right
out of
into
this.
his back. Yep. And you saw Bill saying, here, right?
Oh.
I think that's what he wants, his takedown to his back. But we're wasting time here. 1:10 into third period. Bassett up 16-6.
He only needs 2 takedowns.
I guess you're right. He only needs 2 takedowns.
2 takedowns or some backs. I mean, another stall.
No stall? How?
Minute left here in the match. Bill has a 10-point lead.
I just don't know how.
Chase and Stein across the mat. There's a stall call. I think that's another good call.
I thought he should have called
Faith
it.
doesn't like it, but
I thought he should have called it earlier. I thought he should have called it on the edge there, because now he's just locking up. Stalemate that. 41 seconds. 17-6. You still need 2 takedowns.
Yeah, I mean, Stein's doing a good job of not giving up the bonus.
Shot attempt by Bo.
He's long. Looks to get a takedown of his own, and he will.
And Stein with the takedown. And that is big.
That is big. 30 seconds left. He's tough on top. He's long. Throws a leg in.
17 seconds to go. And Stein is very content with just being here. And
yeah, I mean, you got to think of it. I mean, that's a big bonus point there.
Right.
But Bo will indeed get the major decision. Wins 17-9. That'll make the team score 19-13 in favor of Faith Christian after 152 pounds.
So we move up to 160. We got Chase Hunts for Faith Christian, Devin Magro for Bishop McCourt.
Couple of nationally ranked guys at different weights here.
Yep. Magro ranked number 5 in the nation at 152 pounds. Chase Hunts ranked number 20. Both these guys are already committed. Devin Magro headed to Rutgers Chase Hans headed to Hofstra. Chase Hans is currently ranked number 3 in the state at 160. Magro ranked number 1 in the state at 152. And again, that takedown by Max Stein was so critical.
Yeah, it was definitely critical. Anytime you can save some bonus points in a match as tight as this is going to be.
And this is going to be, I mean, these two are going to battle here. And Hans looks big.
I was literally just about to say
he
that.
looks huge.
He looks like a big 60-pounder. Devin Magro started the season at 160, ultimately made the drop down to 152.
Right.
But, yeah, Hans does look pretty big.
Like, he just looks filled out. And Magro just – he just doesn't look as big. Hans, a 2-time state medalist, was 4th last year.
These guys are going out of bounds with 36 seconds left. No score as of yet.
Bethlehem Catholic just got a big fall over there. We're still scoreless over here on mat number 1. 22 seconds left here in the first period.
Magro
in on
with
a
a
shot.
takedown at the edge of the mat.
Got a takedown on the edge to go up 3-0 with 16 seconds to go.
Just a quick update in the AAA. Looks like Becca sealed the state title. They're up 39-28 with 1 match left to go. So Bethlehem Catholic.
39-28.
Yep.
Wow.
Bethlehem Catholic will be your AAA state champs.
Yep.
But we are still battling it here out on mat 1 in the AA final. Magro with a short leg, short time in the first period.
Stalling.
Quick stall by the official. 2 seconds, and that will end the first period.
Hans' choice. He will take bottom. Stall warning on Magro at the end of that first period. could come back. Magro had that huge win over Vince Bouzakis of Wyman Seminary, 14-13 in tiebreaker. Bouzakis does have a win over Hans. That was last year. Beat him 9-3.
Magro is tough on top. He definitely makes his opponents wear his weight, which he is doing right here. Lace the ankle. Try to suck in that near wrist.
He's got that ankle hooked. And trying to shake Hans to. Everyone's asking what Hans is doing on bottom. If you can't hear, the bottom guy's got to wrestle. And there's a stall.
Call.
So he agrees. 55 seconds to go, second period. Still a 3-0 advantage for Devin Magro. Need to hit him again.
Magro with a tough ride here on top for the first minute and a half of this second
Hans
period.
He's smothering him. He's just.
I mean, body language goes a long way.
Yeah.
And head on the mat.
Yeah. Working up to his base is Hans. 19 seconds to go, but Magro, crossface, calling for a wrist. Body language is everything. He looks like he's going after it. And there's another stall. And I can't say I disagree.
No. I mean, body language does go a long way. You have your head on the mat.
And Magro is really forcing it. So that makes it 4-0. As time runs out, Magro will take bottom to start the third period.
I mean, an escape and a takedown.
You're looking at a major.
Caution on the top man. Good call by the official.
reset the clock to 2 minutes. Hunt's 140.
With a reversal.
Yeah, wow.
Quick reversal, 2-second reversal.
How I looked down to look at Hunt's career record, and Magro was in referee's position, but opposite. What happened?
Behind
he switch
him.
or what?
Yeah, quick switch off the whistle. He elects to cut him, go for that takedown. Got a caution on Magro for a false start.
I was going to say Hunt's is 140 and 37 in his career. Two-time state medalist, finishing 4th last year and 3rd the year prior. But in that 2 seconds that I looked down, Magro got the reversal. So lets him up 6-1. A takedown and a ride out would get you a major. And, boy, that would be big for McCourt after maybe leaving some points on the board and some weights prior. Magro in on a shot.
And very
on the
deep
edge.
on the edge
Almost
of the mat. They went out of bounds.
Hunt's hipped into him pretty hard.
Using his size.
1:15 to go here in the 3rd period. Magro just needs a takedown, and if he can apply some of that pressure that he did in the 2nd period.
You tell Hans is much more comfortable on his feet.
Very much so, yes. Shot attempt. Both wrestlers are having busy hands, busy feet. Hans has got to be careful not to get hit for stalling. And there's a shot by Magro on the edge.
And
He's going to get the
on the edge of
takedown
the mat.
as we go out of bounds. 38 seconds left to go. He went on for a single leg, switched off to double, and his head was right in the crotch, and that was it. (9-1) is the score. 37 seconds to go. 3rd period.
Hans doing a good job of hiding his ankles on this restart here.
Yeah.
Working to get that escape.
Close. He's up to his feet. Magro bringing him back out of downs. And they do call a stall on, and I just cannot believe that. I just don't see that.
Oh, my God.
I did not see that. I don't think that was it. But nonetheless, he gives up the point for stalling. And Magro says it's okay. He's in on a leg. Hunt's fighting it off. Magro trying to pull him back in. 10 seconds to go.
7 seconds left in the 3rd period.
If you're going to call it on that one, you got to call it here. I'm firm believer that.
3rd caution will give Wagner a 2nd caution.
I think that
no
was
penalty point. 2nd caution.
Seven seconds, Magro.
And a stall point.
So,
Final score ends 10-3 for Devin Magro from Bishop McCourt.
I did not like that stall there that he got hit with going out of bounds, but well,
up to 172 now. The team score is 19-16 in favor of Faith Christian. We will see Melvin Miller and Nick Singer.
Miller ranked number 1 in the state, number 2 in the nation by Matt Scouts. He's up a weight to 172, and he's in on a leg. And Melvin Miller does not look like he's going to get slow to this match. He's going after it here. He's got Nick Singer taken down, and Nick Singer's ranked number 2 in the state at 172.
And number 18 in the country.
Number 18 in the nation by Mad Scouts. He was 5th at Ironman. He was 3rd in Fargo this year in 16U. Melvin, a Fargo national champion.
These guys are going after it.
Yep.
Fakes, shots, pace. Nice
Oh,
run
gosh.
through double by Melvin there.
Boy, and if this was freestyle, he's going right into a leg lace. And Melvin looks, boy, he looks good. I mean, now Singer's in on a leg. Melvin trying to fight off. Singer doing a good job of taking his time. And he's going to get no, well, we still have a whizzer, kind of.
Kind of. Still working for a takedown here. Still nothing.
Still nothing. And somehow we still don't have a takedown. Melvin looks up at the clock.
Looks like
40
we're gonna get a
seconds.
stalemate.
How does that become a stalemate?
That's good wrestling. These guys are going after it at 172 here.
35 seconds to go. 6-2. Melvin Miller. And I've never seen Melvin quite this
Hungry
in the first period. He's kind of, it's his MO to start a little bit slow and lulls people, and then boom, he hits it. He's been all gas. He's been going hard. Shuck, throw by. No takedown there on the edge. 8 seconds to go.
Short time here in the first. Under 5 seconds. This period will end with a 6-2 decision for Melvin going into the second.
I'll tell you what, Melvin's got to. I don't know how much he's going to have left after
Plenty.
this. You think so? Singer takes bottom. Melvin shaking his arms out. Up 6-2. Melvin is getting set on top. Cross wrist, up to their feet. Melvin's going to cut Singer and shoot him out of bounds. Back to the center. 1:53. 6-3 is the score, second period. And I'm not going to say it's a critical bout, Paul, because every single match here is critical.
Singer's up for the challenge, though.
No, yeah. Melvin going to get a takedown. Single leg into a sort of a cartwheel, and just like a dog on a bone, as Shane Sparks would say. Never gets off of that, just stays on it. Now he's looking to roll a wrist. And he's going to let him up out of bounds.
And Melvin looks over and gives us a wink.
Melvin looks right at us and winks to us. So I think he's feeling pretty good. 1:14 to go. 9-4. He's bouncing. He's kind of saying, all right, let's go. What else you got? Definitely not the same pace that we saw in the first period, and there's a shot by Singer. Melvin jumps out of it. And there's a shot on the edge.
He's on the floor,
He
though.
did touch the edge of the mat there, so. They got Tony Ramos walking around here. North Carolina Baby Blue. A couple head coaches I saw here. They were just in town at Pitt, so that makes sense. 45 seconds to go.
I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, I was just saying Tony Ramos is walking around.
Yeah, him and Rob Cole made an appearance this morning. Singer in deep, looking to get the takedown here. That's a takedown.
Yeah, that's a takedown.
Of his own. Makes it 9-7. Just like I said, I mean, he's not backing down here.
He's choking him.
Down to 15 seconds left here in the second. We'll get out of there with a stalemate or a potentially dangerous. Or blood time.
I mean, he was locked around his throat a little bit there. And we've got blood time here. 14 seconds to go in the second period. So that's a 9-7. Score's 9-7 now.
9-7 now. Those 3-point takedowns can change a match.
Yes, they can. cut the blood time. Whose choice is it in the third period?
It'll be Melvin's.
Melvin's choice, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Singer chose down to start
That's
the
right.
second.
That's right. Yep.
Phone dinging for our Keystone qualifiers here. Got our
What's going
Keystone
on?
State Series starting here in a couple weeks. 16 and under.
An escape here with 14 seconds left would be big since he has choice.
I mean, an escape here to get out of the second would be big too.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not choking him.
And Melvin's going to take neutral, I think. Yeah, he takes. I like that call. I like him going neutral here.
Yeah. I'm glad they went neutral too because they are going after it.
Yes.
And
yes,
it is
they
fun
are.
to watch.
Yes, they are. (9-7) in the third period. You got to wonder how much gas is left in the tank there for Melvin. He's in on a shot. Singer trying to get a leg himself. Melvin close to a takedown, but trying to.
Singer's hanging on to that leg.
Yeah.
We will get a stalemate here. 1:14 left in the match. Singer in on a shot of his own.
Miller trying to roll through. He's got an ankle.
There's good hold by the
Good
official.
hold by the official. Great hold by the official.
Melvin coming out on top with an arm Turk. Potentially dangerous situation.
Restart with 43 seconds to go. Melvin holding center.
Oh,
And
wow.
there's Melvin. Go behind. Nope. No, he waved
Nope.
it off. Thought he had a takedown. No, ankle pick on the edge. Melvin Miller's going to get the takedown. 23 seconds to go in the third period. 12-7 is the score now.
This was a great match. Great match. 10 seconds left here in the match on the edge. That's two guys
Yep.
going after a state team title right there.
Great match by these two. A lot of respect between these two guys here.
Now our team score is tied up.
Yes, it is. And this is where, okay, so it looks like CJ
Pensiero
Pensiero is
and
coming
Adam
out.
Waters.
Yeah. Well, Adam Waters knows what he's got to do here. He's got to get 6 points. They take the center. Waters, number 1 in the state, a 2-time state champion. Number 2 in the nation by Matt Scouts. He's a junior.
Gets a takedown.
Ironman champion. Was 3rd in Fargo. And he's up 3-0, but he wants a full 6 here.
Headlock.
Yeah, well, you know he's got a lefty headlock.
Oh, he tried it. And there it is.
And here's got the headlock.
Did I call that or did I call that?
You called that. We got plenty of time, 1:20 to go here. Adam Waters with his signature lefty headlock, and that's tight. And there's the fall for Adam Waters of Faith Christian. He did his job. He did his job. Adam Waters, a little smile, looks over to Aaron Morrican.
These next few bouts here are big because you got to think McCourt is looking for 6 at 107.
Yep. I'd say this is a big one. We're going to move up to 215, where we've got Jason Singer, brother of Nick Singer, number 3 in the state by PIAA Power Wrestling, number 23 in the nation by Mad Scouts, headed to Lehigh, was 3rd in the state last year.
Now wrestling on mat number 4. For Vision McDevitt, Landon Blouch. And for Cathedral Prep, Robert Martucci.
Referee takes a tumble. Mateo Nerona.
Only a freshman.
He's scrappy.
Yeah, he is scrappy. He's scrappy.
Had 4 restarts in the first 24 seconds.
Yep. He's a freshman. He's had a good youth career, but he has a tall task here against Jason Singer, who's committed to Lehigh.
Dump attempt to the
right
back.
to his back.
That was
Beautiful
nice.
dump
That was
by Jason
nice.
Singer, and he's going to get back points. His toes still in bounds. They've got to be close to the hardwood. They've got to be close to being out of.
He's on the coaches. Yep.
So 4 points for the near falls. Singer throws a booger or he flicks something at us. Hopefully that hit Aaron. 52 seconds to go here in the first period. Singer up 7-0. And Singer breaks him down.
Singer definitely bigger.
Oh, yeah. He's
significantly bigger.
Yeah.
You can tell he's strong.
Stall warning on Mateo.
And a Granby attempt to an escape for Mateo Nerona.
Oh, and stay
Singer
fly out of bounds.
kills everybody on the bench.
Singer just did a 10-foot back roll through into the Erie Cathedral Preps bench. He went so far, he went into Erie Cathedral Preps bench.
Clymer did the old Olay to the guy taking pictures right behind him.
Yep.
Left him out to dry.
That was a nice attempt by Mateo, though. Shot attempt, but Singer snaps go behinds. Short time here, 2 seconds to go. 10-1 in favor of Jason Singer, the junior from Faith Christian. Number 3 in the state, number 23 in the nation by Mad Scouts. Who took neutral here? I'm
guessing McCourt. McCourt had choice.
Yeah. We're out of bounds with 1:33 to go here. Second period, we're at 215 pounds. 10-1 is the score. Major decision territory here for Jason Singer. And He's in on a leg, and he slips the arm, and he's going to get the takedown. Limps arm out of that. So that makes it 13-1. Norona sort of hips into him.
Pulls the leg under. Looks like a stalemate situation.
Yep. Team score after Adam Waters gets a fall is 25-19 in favor of Faith Christian. Singer says we're going to go neutral. .51 seconds go, second period, 13-2 in favor of Jason Singer. Singer trying to fight wrist. He's got an underhook. And Singer just reacts to Norona's
something.
I almost like he was trying to like arm drag, like an arm throw, like
maybe
like a judo throw. It looked like a judo throw,
but
it didn't work because
well.
Singer came out the back and now he's up 16-3 with 25 seconds left to go in the second period.
Takedown will end this.
And almost had it. 17 seconds. Singer working. Underhook. Tries to kick. Limp arm up. In through the leg. Switching across.
And
double on the
takedown.
edge. And that's going to be the takedown. 3-point takedown will end it. 19-3 tech fall for Jason Singer of Faith Christian Academy. 30-19 with 2 bouts left.
Well, we need a couple. They need a couple falls,
and it's not good for Bishop McCourt because they've got Mark Effendian of Faith Christian,
number 1 in the state.
Number 1 in the state by PIAA Wrestling. The only place you should be looking at rankings.
He's big.
He's
big
freaking
boy.
huge.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Effendian ranked number 8 in the state by Matt Scouts.
Country.
Again, the only rankings you should be looking at for the national rankings is Willie Saylor. Effendian headed to Princeton, 3rd in the state last year, 2nd at Ironman this year, and was 3rd at the Super 32, a weight that Dean Bechtel won.
And he comes out like a shark smelling blood in the water.
Caleb Rodriguez, number 13 in the state by PIAA Wrestling. Honorable mention by Matt Scouts.
Thank you.
Rodriguez had a good start to the season, but hasn't quite looked like he did to start. And these guys are full-on heavyweights.
They are full heavyweights.
Full heavyweights.
275 pounds apiece.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. 1:30 to go, scoreless first period, but Effendian really just taking ground wherever he wants.
Yeah, he's definitely controlling the action here and the pace.
Effendian so good from that 2-on-1.
Christian Academy, Mark Effendian.
With a sort of type of Russian tie here. That's a good stall call.
Yeah,
I mean,
stall warning on
Effendian's
Rodriguez.
pushing him all over the mat.
Yeah. So Rodriguez gets hit for stalling. We're down to a minute.
Slide by the big guy.
Woo!
Look at that.
Effendian with a slide by. Gets the takedown. Now he's got a leg. I don't know if he's got his knee between.
Looking for a Turk.
Yeah, 43 seconds to go, and that's a big boy to carry there. To have that weight.
Better him than me.
Well, heck yeah. I mean, you're 3 times smaller. 30 seconds to go. Effendian has a wrist. And obviously, when anything for Faith Christian here puts it away. Seals the match.
We should have these two teams wrestle like once a week.
Once a week, you think? Yeah.
PA Power sponsors it.
Sure. Let's do it.
Maybe we can have them wrestle before the Keystone State Finals.
There you go.
Get on Heather to set that up.
Rodriguez choice, he takes neutral. Offendian.
I mean, to be honest, Offendian's controlled every position that he's been in so far, so it's kind of like pick your poison.
Snap down hard by Offendian, but we're out of bounds. Neutral. Minute 44 to go in the second period. And Rodriguez just looks a little bit like I really don't want to be here. That's the body language I'm getting. To be honest with you, I can understand why.
Yeah, Offendian's controlling center of the mat.
Yeah. Down to a minute 22. And Offendian. And the referee's going to talk to him about headbutts and keeping our heads away from smashing on each other. Rodriguez is now, that was his first forward motion.
Now wrestling on mat number 4. For Bishop McDevitt, David Smith. And for Cathedral Prep, Maxwell Spalding.
Down to a minute here in the second period.
Bishop McDevitt's beating Cathedral Prep 38-10. That's a rematch from yesterday.
Connellsville won the consolation in AAA.
Did they?
Yep.
"44 seconds ago. Offendian using his weight, snapping down the head of Rodriguez. And please don't come towards us, guys. Offendian,
Another little slide
he's
by.
going to get the takedown there on the edge. He's got 3-point takedown. Right on the edge, just another slide by.
Big boy at the slide bys.
I mean, that's his second slide by of the day. 24 seconds on the restart. Switch attempt by Rodriguez.
Nicked very quickly by Offendian. 15 seconds left. Offendian riding a near wrist.
Score of the match, 6-0. With 8 seconds to go. It'll be Offendian's choice to start the third. Rodriguez up to his knees, but that's where we'll end it. Offendian's choice. Ben Clymer says neutral. I mean, I agree.
Yeah,
Play it
I mean,
safe.
you controlled the whole match.
Yeah, and I think you're less likely to give up something big.
Yeah, no reason to go underneath.
Yeah. You got to play it smart here.
Maybe we'll see another slide by.
Well, I mean, a takedown would put it into major territory. And there he's going to go behind and just hips right into him for the takedown. 9-0 is the lead for Mark Offendian of Faith Christian. And I think the air is starting to leave the Bishop McCourt faithful here. As Caleb Rodriguez just head down. Offendian not really, just kind of laying there.
Stall call, yeah. I was just about to say there's going to be a stall call here coming.
Yeah. So with the stall call, that's the second one, makes it 10-0. So we have a major decision here. One bout remaining after this one.
Offendian will push him up with a head and arm. They go out of bounds.
No change. Rodriguez slow back to the center. And Offendian says neutral. we're going to go neutral here. 1 minute to go here in the third period. 10-1 is the score. Mark Effendian, number 1 in the state in AA versus Caleb Rodriguez, who is number 13 in the state by PIAA Power Wrestling. Team score is 30-19 in favor of Faith Christian. And boy, it just seems like almost everything went Faith Christian's way in this dual meet. They did not win the toss. That was the first thing, right? They didn't win the toss. They didn't get the matchup they wanted at 127. Jack's Force goes out. They bump Bachman up to Carfley. They left some points on the board, right, throughout the middleweights. And honestly, I thought Faith wrestled.
Faith Christian maximized their points.
They maximized, and also their guys did a really good job of scoring late to avoid. I mean, though Freddie Bachman pinning Eli Herring, you can't script that the way that happens, right? And Effendian again with another takedown. 14-1. 9 seconds to go. Another takedown here.
Rodriguez with a shot attempt.
Rodriguez on a leg,
and
but
time will run out.
14-2. Mark Effendian seals it.
Seals it for Faith Christian. They will be your PIAA AA state champions dual meet.
Number 1 team in the nation is going to defeat the number 2 team in the nation. And they're going to forfeit to Keegan Bassett. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Great match. Good dual meet here between these two programs.
That was a great dual meet.
A lot of fun there, but ultimately it was Faith Christian that got the job done, and they are your 2025 PIAA Class AA state champions. Paul, it's been fun.
It's been fun. That was a fun match. It's been a fun weekend.
Heck yeah, man. We got 1,500 people listening. Anything you want to say?
Congratulations to our team champions, Faith Christian Academy and Bethlehem Catholic.
Yep.
Also, congratulations to the other place winners. Thank you. We are still waiting our final in the third place bout for AA.
Yeah.
But congratulations to all who came and battled down here in Altoona this weekend.
It's been fun. Even Flo did an okay job. Mason did an okay job. But make sure if you're not already subscribed to Rockfin, PIAA Power Wrestling, we've got a couple of really good stuff coming up here. We got updated rankings, girls rankings, team rankings. Obviously, will be a final here after this weekend. And it's on to the postseason, Paul.
On to the postseason.
All right. Well, from Altoona, for Paul Myers, I'm Jeff Upson. We'll see you soon as we get into the individual